Britain, Anne Diamond and Mike Morris. We found the next guest as well has been rushing around a bit this morning because of tummy problems. Giving the secrets away, isn't it? What was I telling you about? The next few months, more than a couple of musicals currently running in the West End will be forced to close because of dwindling audiences.
But you can guarantee that a certain Mr. Andrew Lloyd Webber's new musical, Aspects of Love, will be a massive box office hit. It already has record bookings and it doesn't open until April the 12th. Well, the new singing sensation from the show is Michael Ball, and he's with us this morning. Good morning to you, Michael. Now, what did it mean to you to land a role like that?
Well, it was probably the most important role that I'll get, certainly in this part of my career. To be the first to star in a new Lloyd Webber show, to create the role, well, it's all you can ask for, really.
Well, how were you spotted then?
I was doing Phantom of the Opera, and they asked me to come along and sing for the show when it was at Sidwinton Festival. Excuse me, which is Andrew's new festival, where he puts on his shows. So I went along and sang for them, got the role for the festival. They carried on auditioning, then asked me to actually play the role in the West End, which was marvellous.
That must have been absolutely tremendous. What do you put down the sort of Lloyd Webber phenomena to? I mean, he's so successful, isn't he, at a time when other musicals are closing? He always comes up with a winner.
Yeah,
what do you think it is?
I think he's sort of always one step ahead of public taste. He seems to anticipate what the audience are going to want to see rather than following behind a trend. He sort of sets the trend. And he has the most creative mind. He comes up with the most amazing tunes all the time.
And why do you think, then, that other musicals, say, like Budgie, I think, why are they failing?
I don't know about Budgie. It didn't appeal, obviously. That was, unfortunately, I thought it was a super show. But with other shows like South Pacific, Can, Brigadoon, these things, I don't think Brigadoon is coming off yet. But they're old musicals. There's nothing new about them. People know what they're going to see. They know the music. They know basically what it's all about. And so they have a very limited audience, a very limited life. What is needed is for new writers to come along to create new styles and new music. Well, we've got a few this year. We've got Metropolis coming on, and Miss Saigon, which is opening in September, and of course Aspects.
Wait, Michael, Kathy was talking about what a break this is. Would you mind me asking how old you are?
26.
26, and
yeah.
You've got the lead in a West End musical.
Yeah.
That's almost unheard of, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't suppose you can think of it that way. I've been very fortunate. I started off in the West End 2.5 years ago with Les Miserables.
You've done a lot in a very
Phantom.
short space of time, haven't you?
It's been fortunate, yes. I've been very lucky. And this is, of course, the most important one.
You went to, I think, the Guildford School of Acting,
That's
didn't
right.
you? I mean, did you know at the outset that you were going to end up as mainly as a singer?
No, I did no singing at college at all. I was on the acting course as opposed to the musical theatre course, and concentrated on that. And it was really through a series of flukes that I got into the musical side of the business.
That's incredible. I mean, are you saying then that you've had no formal voice training whatsoever?
No. I went a couple of times to, you may have heard of Ian Adam, who sort of trained Michael Crawford, and Roger Moore is there with him now. We just used to gossip, really. But he knows everything about everything in the business and knows everybody, and we just used to have a good time there and chat. So
Tell me something about Roger. I've read contradictory reports. Does he sing, and if he sings, what sort of voice is he?
He does, and he's got a lovely baritone voice. He's going to be magnificent. I think it's an inspired piece of casting, and he's going to shock a lot of people. It's an avenue of his career that he hasn't explored before, and A, I think it's very brave for him to do it, and B, he's going to do it very well. He really is going to shock a lot of people.
Well, Michael,
he's great.
Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Especially under the circumstances. First left on the way out of the studio.
Thank you very much. Was that Vindaloo last night, I think?
Let's have a look at the song, shall we? The first to be released from Andrew Lloyd Webber's new show, Aspects of Love. It's called Love Changes Everything. It's beautiful, sung by our guest today, Michael Ball.
Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name.